Montana.
Why Montana? What's in Montana?
Nobody got the joke? Damn, that's crazy.
Wasn't that funny, but...
It was supposed to be corny.
It was corny.
She's too cool for school.
All right, let's see if we can get another dub. Magic League. It's my league. I fuck with this league right here. I like this one. What's that there? What the fuck? You have to watch that later. Wait a minute. Share this with the group real quick.
What's your, you say you don't squat, never mind. I'm like,
okay, no, my PR for squat is 225 for one.
Alright, we got the invite on deck. I was too slow. Medium pass, alright.
Like 2 months?
2 months? Oh, sure.
But like, I haven't been the most consistent.
No.
Good D. You know we want to run this motherfucker, man. But that's what they recommend. Probably ain't gonna do it. I need to put Gallup in this motherfucker though, man. Gallup been complaining.
Really, I usually have my this is more blue down in the day. My fence is lighter, so I don't wear my squat shoes. But if it's
like legitimate like training shoes.
Lusting over these little babes, workout booties.
Just matching some head to toe almost today. The white socks, the blue.
The Nike white socks.
The Nike whites. These are fresh. I just bought these. Those are new too. I always leave it on the counter.
So you have one in?
Yeah. I usually have it in the morning when I'm doing like cardio, but
You already cardio today?
Yeah, I did conditioning this morning.
Here? Yeah. Shit. I slept until like 11.
Alright, baby.
Must be nice.
We both got dark on right now. Good. Alright, there you go. Up. Gotcha. Okay. We good. Let's blaze up this motherfucking chronic, baby. Let's get this shit right up. Let me get me some motherfucking refreshments.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
That's how we want to start
Today
it off.
we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7.
Yeah, I did see that. I just now seen that they switched it back.
Let's take it in at the goal line.
We send it over again. Yeah. All right, we got to start it over. We got the same unis on. Yeah, should be a workout in too. God damn it. Okay, 2 and 3. 2 and 3, but we ain't gonna underestimate the motherfuckers, man. Don't do what we do.
I mean, I can't really say shit because I be listening to like R&B in the gym.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Listening to some Bryson Tiller.
No, for sure. Like,
but that's like, no, straight up.
It's not elevated.
Coffee shop vibe.
It's like at the end of a Disney movie type music, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There is, and for guys on defense, they've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Better, baby.
Calling a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Goff now to throw.
Come on.
A great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw.
Oh, come on, man. Pick that shit off. Ah, good D. He sounded a little too hype on that. Oh, shit. Cuz gonna let his nuts hang. Say that, B. Say that, B, good boy. Oh, I missed it. Good shit. Good shit. I fucking missed it. Easy pick. Easy swat.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yeah, we got to do what we do.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing in this game.
The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. The Cowboys sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was bad.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He goes right back to Hilton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And down he goes.
Good shit.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But certainly hit the point of no return in this one because that was absolutely the last time they could afford a sack. You got to sustain your blocks and keep your quarterback clean for as long as it takes in this situation. They failed up front this time to do so.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
themselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack.
Come on, baby.
They can also get downfield and catch the football.
Man.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Prescott to throw it. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Best run so far.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
All right. Let's get right, baby.
Now Elliott.
Good shit,
They'll
good
take
shit.
it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Yes, you do.
The extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Giants undefeated too. What the fuck? All right.
From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the gun on third down, gone.
There we go. Good beat.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Taken from just outside the 30.
What the fuck?
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10.
All right, we learned from previous games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
All right, let's get some shit going, baby.
Here set to begin the drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Prescott off play action. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Good run.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pollard going to try the right side.
This shit, baby.
They find some open field here. Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score.
Oh, he got me! Motherfucker, good shit. You got that shit off. Copy slipping. Good shit. I gotta blaze up on
Come out a
that.
little bit more charged up because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a free-possession game. But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run left with Pollard. And some space here. Gets around it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Inside give to Elliott, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Ooh, good D. Good D.
Knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Marr able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So 3 points and a response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Swift is he coughs it up. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I'll take it.
And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away.
Oh, it's out like a
body
motherfucker.
to keep people shielded off.
Short
There's so
again,
many
coach.
different things into taking care of it.
It's out. Yeah, it's out, cuz. That motherfucker out, playboy.
Security.
No booth on
In that
that
case,
one.
though, we didn't see it happen.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give is to Elliott. And they'll get this one down about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Good shit,
And
good
he'll
shit,
wind
man.
up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What we looking at? 3rd, 7.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. Complete to Hilton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
That's cool. That's cool. Play CD.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Madden, baby.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Put the doobie out for a minute.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember, the last time out, They fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Let's go defense. Step up. Show out from me. Slow down.
Now gone. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Gone. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Picked in the air and intercepted. Picked up by
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby.
The Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. As a quarterback, Charles, you have to imagine that he knew the heat was coming there on that snap. But this time, the pressure forces him into an interception.
Absolutely he knew, and maybe that's a spot in other parts of the game. He's going to think about just throwing that one away, but down late in the 4th quarter, he has no choice, no luck.
Oh, motherfucker. You see that
and even with that
motherfucker?
pressure around him, he tried to complete it downfield to no avail.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Prescott.
Intercepted.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Two-score game here in the 4th. It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. turn to the power game to
Good
try to
motherfucking
get in.
dude.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Kirby Joseph there to drop him. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On second down, Elliott once more. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
shit, good shit. Damn, cuz, you jumped in this motherfucker late as hell, didn't you? Game over, playboy. Let's see if one of my other league opponents trying to ball. Nope, nobody else trying to rock.
You gotta watch Boondocks, yeah. I consider Boondocks anime, Americanized anime, for sure. Have you seen the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The new one? It's for sure an anime. That shit's fucking fire. Are you on the show? It's on Nickelodeon. Oh no, I don't want that shit. I can see your outer flash going crazy.
Let's see if my other opponent trying to ball tonight. Cuz online? Yep, he online. See if he trying to ball. I don't play the Chargers. Who do I fucking play? Play the Rams.
That is the end of the video. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button to the channel. Also, social links will be down below. Where can they find you? SS_KO_. Super Sync on. What was the SS_KO_Super? No. SS_KO_. Otherwise known as Super Sync. That's what the SS is. Super Saiyan KO, don't go to jail. He's about to raise hell, put you under a spell. Oh. TikTok and Instagram. I rhyme like a nursery book. But go ahead, follow those social links. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and let's get this video off to like 2,000
Alright, well,
likes. You know, bring
catch
back
me on the
those.
rebound. If I don't get this game going, I'll be on some duty.